Thanks for joining me on this Sunday morning. This trip, when I was going down to Mississippi, I cruised along with another couple that on Sundays they didn't cruise. They stayed where they were at. And I thought this go around I'd do the same thing. Well, today is Sunday, and Sundays I like to go out for meals. Currently I'm in Dayton, Tennessee, and the nearest restaurant doesn't open up till noon, and it's about 3 miles away. And I have a lot of stuff to do. You may or may not know that I was videotaping the conclusion for the Battle of Chattanooga, and I had the tripod set up on the back. I was in the back of the boat in a nice little, whoops, come back here, you wily wascal. In the back of the boat, and down in a nice little calm inlet. Well, it was calm until one of those boats with big wakes decided to come rolling in and rock the boat. And the next thing I knew, the tripod tipped over with the camera, went into the water. And so right now, this is my first video on my brand new camera. I attempted to get the camera a couple times, getting into the water. Had to take off my life preserver, and then actually I ended up skinny dipping and went in looking for it, hoping that I could find it, because the tripod was white. I thought I could find it really easily. Well, I couldn't, and so fortunately Dayton has a Verizon store, and I was able to get a new phone. Of course, all it did was cost me money. And yesterday was spent, and the day before was spent just getting the phone back up to speed again. And so far the phone is not completely up to speed. I feel really fortunate. All my pictures and everything were saved. All my text messages and everything else was saved, and so that worked out really well. So for breakfast this morning, what I'm doing is I'm cooking myself some Spam. And one of my favorite meals is Spam, and I'm going to have two eggs, and then I also made myself a beef combination where I browned some hamburger, put in some jalapenos, put in some celery, some onions, and some rice, and cooked it all up. And I've been eating off this now for a couple days, and so I'm going to add this along with the eggs for my breakfast, my Sunday morning breakfast. Typically I keep a simple breakfast, particularly when I'm on the move. I'll have cereal, or I might have a hard-boiled egg and some fruit or something like that. I don't have a toaster. I forgot to put the splatter thing on, so I keep the splatter thing right here. And the nice thing with the boat, you're always putting stuff away and you're always taking it out. So I got my splatter thing. There we go. Now we're good again. Things aren't going to spread out. So I don't have a toaster. So I'm just going to have some bread and some peanut butter, and that'll be my replacement for the bread for today. And so right now we're cooking away with the Spam. I've got my 2 eggs here. I've got my beef. I don't know what to call it. My beef concoction, I guess. And so right now I am in a marina called Blue Water in Dayton, and it's a nice place. It has nice facilities, nice showers and things of that nature, and I got electricity. So this is kind of it in the morning, and of course I've got Wilson keeping track of me. Wilson, for those of you that don't know, was given to me by my square dance group. This is actually Wilson Jr., because Wilson, the original Wilson with the Tom Hanks movie, has long since passed away. And so this is his son, Junior, that's floating along with me. Now, Junior also sits on, you may hear me talk about, hold on, let me overthink this cup. This was given to me by a good friend of mine who knows I do have a bit of a tendency to overthink things sometimes. And so Wilson sits on, hold on, let me overthink this. So that's it for this morning. Gonna finish cooking up breakfast. You don't need to be spending hours watching me do this. And may all your seas be calm. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.